This is going to be a first cook on my brand new Smoky Mountain 22.5 inch. Got the coals hot. Plan on cooking, doing 3 whole chickens today. Alright, gonna smoke with some apple wood in there. Let that get going a bit. Gonna take out the bottom rack here. Just it's one more rack to get dirty. No point in, no sense in having that. Plus, it'll make it a lot easier to pour the water into the bowl there. So, gonna go ahead and set this on there and set the racks down right over here. Go and get some water to pour in that and come right back. We're gonna be shooting for a temperature of around 250 today, hopefully. So hopefully we'll keep it there. Like I said, this is the first time I've cooked with this thing, so got some apple wood in there again, and yeah, be right back getting some water. Alright, back out here. Neighbor's dogs really don't like me all that much. That's okay. Again, take this guy off of here and pour the water down there. Temperature is already picking up pretty good with this guy. So, yep, shows how quickly this thing heats up. And actually, to be honest with you, all the vents were closed, so it's kind of surprising how quickly it heats up in here. But this should be doing a good job of regulating the temperature. So, going to set, open up the top vent all the way. Said bottom vents are pretty much all the way closed. We'll open them up slightly. That one I'll keep open just a little bit. Open these back to up. Probably look at about a little under half, and then this guy gonna open up. And then we'll go ahead and go season the birds and come back out and throw them on there. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and put the top grate on first. So there we go. Alright, there's our chickens. I went ahead and went with the blackened rub on them, making 3 of them because some friends of ours just had babies, so we're doing a meal train, and one of them's for dinner tonight. Got the grill up to about 250. I'm going to try and keep it between 250 275 just for the sake of cooking is a little bit quicker. Go ahead and pull off the lid there and try and get these chickens on. So, take this over here. Okay. Put him right there. Take this guy here. Pick him up. Put him right there. And get this last one. Him up and get him on right there. Alright, now put the lid on and go get the thermometer. Get the temperature probe in there. Be right back. Alright, gonna pull it off again. Go ahead and shove this probe right down. Get it right down and get that good piece of meat right there. There we go. Right about there. Alright. Put the lid back on. Again, temperature. Again, you're going to try and keep it between 250, 275. Get this guy all set up here with gonna go just keep it at chicken, and then we're gonna go with timer. We're gonna try and get it done in about 4 hours. So, all right, there we go. So we'll come back and check on them in a little while. All right, so we're about an hour into it. Just a little over 45 minutes or so here. Temperature was holding steady right around 250, 255, 260. So we're gonna let it keep going. Not plan on taking the lid off. Hopefully this entire cook. So we'll check back in a little bit. I forgot to mention this to you. I'm not too familiar with blackened recipes, so the recipe I used for the blackened rub was the I got on allrecipes.com and used Tom's blackened recipe. It was so far the easiest one that required the fewest ingredients that I had to go buy. Actually, the only thing I had to buy was sugar because I was out of it. So I'll show it to you here. That's what we got for a recipe right there. So we'll see how it turns out. The only thing I did was I added a little bit of cinnamon to it from watching an episode, or not an episode, but a video of Gordon Ramsay making some lamb. He threw a bunch of cayenne pepper in there and threw some cinnamon in to help try to balance the spiciness, so that would be a little better for kids to eat. That's what he said, at least. I don't know. We'll see. But I just used a couple sprinkles of cayenne pepper, not a whole bunch, and then again a couple sprinkles of cinnamon to help with the heat a little bit. But I don't know. We'll see how things turn out, and if I totally got everything wrong with that whole cayenne pepper cinnamon thing, well, I don't know. It's not going to be too bad. I didn't put enough in there to totally ruin the flavor. So we'll see in a little while. All right, we are 2 hours into this cook. Got just a little ways longer to go. Temperature's holding good, right around 250. Was again up at 275 for a little bit. I closed off some vents, dropped down 245 was the lowest I got, but I opened them up back up. Now it's hanging around 250, 255 area. It's doing pretty good. So I'm really happy. Just gotta get used to the whole 3-vent system here, and got to figure out where each one needs to be in order to get a good consistent temperature. Just constantly keeping the top one open all the way for the entire cook, and then yeah, just really I'm trying to only mess with these 2 vents right here. I'm trying to leave the other one in one place, but when it dropped down, when the temperature was dropping down when the temperature was going up a bit, I closed that 3rd one on this side over here all the way off, so that way I could get the temperature back down and get it back under control, and we're rocking again. So yeah, again, I don't want to be taking the lid off it since this is my first time using this thing and we're under a little bit of a time crunch. I don't want to be causing there to be any more time wasted. But check back in here in a little while, and once we're going as far as taking them off, we'll get to see what they look like for the first time. So alright, so here we are, just a little over an hour and a half in. Pretty much hit our target temp. Went a little quicker because like I said, it's keeping it above 250, between 250 and 275, but it's been sitting right at 260 for pretty much the whole time. So we're going to go ahead and pull the lid off and start pulling these things off of here. Okay, there we go.
Smile. Smile.
Alright, cool. Alright, so there's the finished product. The other two are all wrapped up, ready to go. Gonna wrap this one up, put in the oven, take dinner to people, and then come back and eat it. Alright, so we're gonna cut into this thing now here. Oh yeah. Awesome. Nice and juicy. There's the first piece right there. Not really much of a smoke ring, but oh well. Still looks good. Now we're gonna eat it.